Today I have a friend coming over, and so I was cleaning the apartment, preparing for her arrival, and I realized this is the cleanest the apartment will probably ever be. So I decided I was going to film an apartment tour. This is our entryway. We have a place to put our shoes and a place to put our keys. And then in this closet, this is where we keep supplies for cleaning and also just some random stuff. This is a full look at our kitchen. On this side, we have an island where we can fit 3 counter stools, which they're a little bit snug, so it's not really ideal for eating, but when we have additional people over, it is nice to have this seating option available. We also obviously use this space to prep food. We have our sink and our drying for our dishes and stuff. And then on this side, we have a lot of our smaller appliances and our big appliances. So we have our toaster oven, our coffee maker, and the KitchenAid mixer, along with our microwave oven, refrigerator, and actually under here is where our dishwasher is. I wanted to quickly show you the behind the scenes kind of what it looks like when I am making a video about me cooking or baking. I usually do all my prep work here, and this is how you would see me. I would normally stand here, and then this light right here is actually adjustable, so I can move it up or down however I need in the video so that I can make something look super nice. This wall is opposite the fridge, and inside of here, we have a washer and dryer, which I really appreciate having that in the apartment. This is our dining area. We have a 4-person table that I actually bought for my first apartment, but I got rid of the chairs, and so we bought all 4 of these chairs off Facebook Marketplace for only $40. I thought that was a really good deal. And then we have this desk from IKEA for Nathan, and that's where he plays video games and also studies. And then above the desk is a photo that was from one of our wedding events that it had some words on it and stuff, and I just cut it off, and now it's some art for our walls. And you'll notice this fixture is maybe not quite straight, and the reason for that is when we moved into this apartment, there was no light fixture here. I contacted the leasing office saying, hey, it looks like you guys forgot to put the light in. Can you please come do that? And they said, actually, you're responsible for putting in a light fixture, which of course they never told us that. And all of the model units that we looked at were completely furnished and had light fixtures. So we had no idea. And we had Amazon gift cards from our wedding, a lot of them, and so we were trying to use those up instead of spending cash for items. So we bought this fixture off of Amazon, and unfortunately, one of the glass shades actually broke in shipping. We asked Amazon to replace it, and they said no, and we've never gotten around to replacing one of the shades. I need to take a second to talk about these 2 things. This is a plant that I planted my senior year of college, and it is still growing, still thriving, and probably needs to be replanted, but I am so proud of this little guy. And then this music stand I do use to play music, but when I'm not using it to play music, it's a book and card display. This is the main bedroom. It's pretty simple in here. It's just a bed. We have 2 nightstands and then a dresser in the corner. This is the main bathroom. We have a shower over here. Then we have double sinks over here, a toilet, and behind the door, we have linen storage and also where our laundry basket is. This is the main closet, and it was one of the biggest factors that led us to rent this specific apartment, because there is so much space, which is something that we struggled with in the last apartment. So it's very nice to have this walk-in closet with enough room for all our stuff. So as you can tell, this isn't actually a bedroom. We made it into a living room because the living area is actually supposed to be where the dining table is. And there was no place to put a table. They intend that residents eat at your island, but we just felt like it was too tight a space and we really wanted a table to accommodate people that came over. So we wanted to make the second bedroom into a living area And honestly, this is probably where I spend most of my time. So as you can tell, a lot of the furniture is the same from the previous apartment. The only thing that I added was this side table from West Elm, which was a pretty good price, I think, for the value and quality of the table. And of course, we have a photo from our wedding, and this is actually just a poster that I got printed at Walgreens, and I used the poster frame that we used at the wedding for the welcome sign. And I had that in mind when I made the welcome sign. I was like, I want to get something that I can reuse in some way. And so this was a nice addition to add a personal touch to this room. We do have a wall-mounted TV in this room, and we had to have it wall-mounted instead of putting it on top of a credenza or something because of the pull-out bed. So when the sofa turns into a bed, it almost goes to the wall. And so in order for someone to walk past and leave enough space, we had to make the TV wall mounted. And yes, it does look a little bit ugly with all the cords out, but we're dealing with it. And then behind me, I just have to point this out, that some of my favorite paintings are in the hallway. So every time I leave this room, I get to look at them, and it just makes me really happy. This is our second bathroom. It's primarily for guests, but I actually use this bathroom a lot, and I will tell you why in a second. So over here we have additional storage, which is very nice. There's so much storage in these apartments, and I love this sink and how much space there is. If I'm ever trying to do makeup, which I don't do very often, I'll do it in here because I can put everything out. The reason why I love this bathroom so much is because there is a bathtub, which the other bedroom does not have. It only has a shower. So having a bathtub is really nice because I personally love taking baths. And so I do come in here quite often to use the bathtub. Behind me is another closet, and this is our storage closet. So we keep everything that doesn't have a place elsewhere in the apartment in there. And I'm not gonna be showing it to you primarily because there's Christmas presents in there and it looks like a mess. We've got an RC plane in there, a couple instruments, all our board games, decor for like Christmas and other seasons. And it's full. And you don't need to see it because it's a mess. Thank you guys so much for watching this apartment tour, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.